This man was pointing a gun at the bank teller, but at the moment their eyes met, their bodies were switched. While both of them were shocked, the original robber now in the teller's body was restrained by the security guard, and the real robber took the money bag and ran away. He tried to escape but ran into a co-worker. The co-worker stopped him. While they struggled over the money bag, a police officer walked in. The co-worker immediately accused him of stealing, and the officer took the bag right away. The robber tried to push the officer holding him, and when their eyes met, they swapped bodies again. Now in the officer's body, the robber quickly left the bank and walked into a coffee shop. Just as he was ordering coffee, 3 police officers passed by the window. He got very nervous. He tossed the money bag behind the counter, looked the barista in the eye, and switched bodies again. As the barista, he picked up the money bag and ran out of the coffee shop. He sprinted down the street with police chasing close behind. Soon, he grew tired. He stopped a fit athlete, shoved the money bag into his hands, and swapped bodies once again. The police tackled the barista who had no idea what was happening while the robber had already run far away with the money bag. He went to a clothing store, changed clothes, and became nervous again as a patrol car passed by. He randomly entered a shop nearby. It turned out to be a spiritual reading store. The owner quickly noticed something strange about him. The robber became emotional, wanting to know what was happening to him. He paid the consultation fee and explained many of his doubts. But once the store owner realized the money came from a bank robbery, he kicked the robber out. In a panic, the robber forgot to take the money bag. When he returned to knock on the door, it was already locked. Strangely, the robber thought about calling the police. He claimed the owner had stolen his bag. But when the officer asked what was in the bag, he couldn't give a clear answer. The police quickly sensed something was wrong and called for backup. Seeing this, the robber randomly stopped a passerby and looked into their eyes, switching bodies again. Then he waved to a woman across the street and swapped again. Now in the woman's body, he greeted an elderly man and swapped bodies once more. That made 3 consecutive switches. He entered an apartment building and met a mother and her child. Upon learning they lived just above the spiritual store, he tried to swap with the woman, but the power didn't work this time because she was wearing glasses. So, he had to switch with the child. Late at night, he got up quietly and climbed down to the spiritual store through the window. He searched everywhere but couldn't find the money bag. Suddenly, the lights turned on. The police was waiting there with the real little boy by his side. The police told him to switch back into his own body immediately. The robber pretended to agree, but at the last second, he looked the police in the eyes and swapped with him. Just then, a group of officers stormed in. They didn't know the police was now inside the robber's body, so they arrested him without hesitation, mistaking the real police for the criminal. Now occupying the police's body, the robber nervously knocked on his own apartment door. He wanted to explain everything to his girlfriend only to find out she had a surprisingly close relationship with the police.